All right, Falcons fans, buckle up. What I'm about to share could be the biggest story of the 2025 NFL season, and it all kicked off with some names that didn't even get called on draft night. Picture this. The draft wraps up, teams are scrambling to scoop up overlooked talent, and in the midst of all that chaos, the Falcons make a sneaky move that could turn into a game-changer in the NFL. I'm here to break it all down for you, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for daily updates. Now, let's dive into the juicy details. You might not have heard much about him yet, but trust me, you'll want to remember San Jose State wide receiver Nick Nash. He was one of the biggest surprises of the 2025 NFL Draft, leading all FBS wide receivers with a jaw-dropping 104 receptions, 1,382 yards, and 16 touchdowns. Everyone expected his name to be called, but as soon as the final pick was made, the Falcons swooped in and signed him as an undrafted free agent. This isn't just another camp body. Nash made history as the first consensus NCAA All-American from San Jose State and was a finalist for the Biletnikoff Award. His team averaged over 320 passing yards per game thanks to his skills. He's not just coming to Atlanta to fill a spot, he's ready to fight for a real role. But wait, there's more. Atlanta's offense already ranked 5th in passing yards last season with 4,068 yards, and now with Michael Penix Jr. expected to take the reins as the starting quarterback in Week 1, adding a dynamic player like Nash is just the icing on the cake. Imagine a new quarterback at the helm, a fresh weapon eager to prove the doubters wrong, and a fan base craving excitement. This offseason is shaping up to be electric. The Falcons didn't just stop at Nash. They earned an A+ grade for their 2025 NFL draft class. Yes, you heard that right. An A+, a rare elite mark that signals big things are brewing in Atlanta. General Manager Terry Fontenot and head coach Raheem Morris didn't just draft players. They executed a strategic overhaul focused on defense, targeting guys who can step in and make an immediate impact. It all started with linebacker Jalen Carter from Georgia, taken at number 15. He's already drawing comparisons to Micah Parsons for his tenacity and leadership on the field. Then, at number 26, they snagged Tennessee's edge rusher James Pierce Jr., a player known for one of the quickest first steps in college football. His stock may have slipped a bit after the season, but make no mistake, Pierce was a top 10 talent at one point, and landing him at the back of the first round is an absolute steal. In the 3rd and 4th rounds, the Falcons picked up Xavier Watts from Notre Dame and Billy Bowman Jr. from Oklahoma. Both are ball hawks who can wreak havoc on the young quarterbacks in the NFC South. Analysts are raving about Watts, giving the pick an A+ and calling him an instant impact player. They wrapped up their draft with Wisconsin offensive tackle Jack Nelson in the 7th round, a big-bodied protector who will give Penix the time he needs to unleash that powerful arm. This wasn't just a good draft. It was the kind of draft that could change the franchise's trajectory. Even the undrafted free agent group is buzzing with potential, featuring names like cornerback Bruce Harmon, wide receivers J.J. Jones and Quincy Skinner Jr., and defensive back Kobe Bryant, who confidently said, "Crazy." So Falcons fans, get ready for an exciting season ahead. If you think there are 26 corners better than me, you're setting the stage for a seriously competitive training camp. But don't just take my word for it. Falcons legend John Abraham, who racked up an impressive 68.5 sacks during his 7 years in Atlanta, called this one of the best drafts the team has ever had in an interview with 11 Alive News. Abraham emphasized that the front office sent a loud and clear message. "We hear you, fans. We understand your concerns, and we're going to get Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr., Xavier Watts, and Billy Bowman Jr." He's fired up and sees greatness brewing in Atlanta. It's no secret why fans have been clamoring for help on the defensive side. The Falcons managed only 31 sacks last season, and if Walker and Pierce Jr. come anywhere close to reaching their potential, that number is set to skyrocket in 2025 and beyond. Let's not forget about Jeff Albrecht, the new defensive coordinator, who will be tasked with unlocking the full potential of this revamped unit. Offensively, the pieces were already in place, But now the Falcons have the ammunition to turn heads, win games, and possibly take control of the division. What's impressive is that these moves aren't flashy gambles. They're calculated decisions designed to fix weaknesses right away. And then there's Nick Nash, the wild card. This 6 feet 3 inches, 205-pound machine shredded college defenses last season. If he clicks with Penix Jr. and earns a real role in an already talented receiver room, we could be talking about one of the steals of the year, an undrafted star who embodies the Falcons' gritty, never-back-down attitude. Now, I want to hear from you. Falcons Nation, what do you think about Nick Nash joining the squad? Do you believe the 2025 draft class will finally be the turning point for this team? Drop your thoughts in the comments below as we continue to peel back the layers of what this 2025 offseason means for the Atlanta Falcons. The excitement is building. It's not just about the names added, it's about the vision that's becoming clearer with every move. For years, Atlanta had the offensive firepower but lacked the defensive backbone to close out games, protect leads, and truly dominate. That script is being rewritten, and it's happening fast. Think about the dynamics that are about to unfold at Flowery Branch during training camp. Imagine Michael Penix Jr., the strong-armed rookie quarterback, building chemistry with a young, hungry group of wideouts, including a potential dark horse like Nick Nash. Penix isn't walking into a rebuilding situation. He's stepping into a team loaded with receivers and supported by a more formidable offensive line, with Jack Nelson reinforcing the protection. The pocket will be sturdier, the weapons will be ready, and the opportunities for quick success are right in front of him. But it's on defense where things get even juicier. Jalen Walker isn't just expected to contribute, he's expected to lead from day one. Analysts have pointed out that Walker's mentality already mirrors that of the league's elite defensive anchors. He carries himself like an alpha, is versatile enough to line up in multiple spots, and most importantly, he has that rare ability to make everyone around him better. Meanwhile, James Pierce Jr. could become Atlanta's most dangerous pass rusher since, well, John Abraham himself. If you think that's an exaggeration, consider this. James Pierce's ability to win with speed, technique, and ferocity off the edge made him one of the most feared players in the SEC. Now, he's stepping into a situation where immediate playing time is up for grabs, and he'll be unleashed to do what he does best, hunt quarterbacks. In the secondary, Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman Jr. bring an entirely new energy to the Falcons. This isn't just about preventing big plays, it's about creating them. Turnovers, defensive touchdowns, and momentum-swinging plays that have been missing for far too long. Both of these guys have a remarkable knack for being around the football, and with the quarterback landscape in the NFC South still shaky, Atlanta has a golden opportunity to feast. Let's not overlook the strategic brilliance of stacking depth with undrafted players who are driven by the sting of being overlooked. Bruce Harmon, J.J. Jones, Quincy Skinner Jr., and Kobe Bryant are all coming in with a chip on their shoulder. They're not just here to fill out a 90-man roster, they're here to prove something. That level of hunger and competition can elevate the intensity across the board. When you add it all up, the draft haul, the undrafted free agents, and the new defensive leadership under Jeff Albrecht, you start to see why there's a growing belief that 2025 could be a transformational year for the Falcons. It's no longer just about putting points on the board. It's about punching teams in the mouth on defense, taking the ball away, and imposing Atlanta's will for 4 full quarters. Now, Falcons fans, this is where you come in. I want to know, do you believe this new foundation can finally carry the team back to the top? Can Nick Nash, Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr., Xavier Watts, and Billy Bowman Jr. become the new faces of a new era in Atlanta? Drop your reactions in the comments right now, And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go Falcons!